Reset. Yep. Alright. The schedule for the upcoming week is I found a Pixelmon mod pack that I really want to play. And then football on Sunday. And Wednesday's looking like a severe weather coverage type day. Yeah, we'll have to see if that one pans out though on Wednesday. And tonight it's the Jets versus the Patriots. This should be really, really fun. And hopefully it's not a defensive struggle like the last couple primetime games. Alrighty. That's okay. Now let's go pick up the tier list. Because I don't think it changed. It did change. Nope. I can't tell what. I'll throw them at the bottom of the good tier because I don't know what to do with them. I'll throw them at the bottom as well. Everybody looks good. The Panthers are down here solely because they blew a 26-point fourth quarter. That can't happen. So they get thrown into the Giants tier. The Giants just need to win to get out of this. And the Raiders laid an absolute goose egg. And have been playing very poorly the last few weeks. Titans are down here. Yeah, these two fighting each other. The Jets looked horrendous, otherwise they'd be higher. Dolphins are starting to look good. The Saints are pretty ugly looking, but they won. So they're getting close to pushing themselves out of it. Washington has been playing like absolute garbage recently. So they get to stay down there till they can fix that. Cardinals are at the bottom of mid, mostly due to their record. They would be higher right now, but they clearly haven't been playing anywhere near as good, but they still belong on the field. Bengals are a complete mess, with their last two losses being utterly insane. Falcons blew a lead again, just like always, but it wasn't as severe as the Panthers. Jaguars. Minnesota, I think won. No, they lost. As McCarthy starts to look like his rookie self. Panthers lost, which was a big surprise. I think I'm going to put the Baltimore towards the top. I think they're playing better than the Steelers right now, who are falling off quickly. The Texans came back to win, so I guess they get to move up between these two. Packers, that offense was always going to be sus, and you can see why. The defense is playing their butts off right now, so I don't know if they're going to stay in the good tier for that much longer, depending on if that offense gets its stuff together. The Broncos are an utter anomaly. They should be higher, but they are not playing that way. The Bills will play really good one week, and then they blow a game to the Dolphins, but that's a divisional matchup, so that's always going to happen. Dallas, I think, drops below there. Maybe even out. that offense is really good, but it's been struggling the last few weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it to mid, to the top of mid. The Buccaneers looked decent, even though they got blown out. San Fran is a little bit of a mess due to all the injuries. Eagles somehow got moved down in the great tier, even though they won, because the game was ugly as hell. Chicago's been moving up due to their wins, but they just recently lost. That's about right. They are quite a bit better than they're on a roll right now, so I'll give it to them there. The Chiefs were on bye. Chargers are looking good, but that offense is sus. The Seahawks look really good. The Patriots are borderline becoming a great team. The Rams look unbeatable right now. The Lions have been super consistent all year. They're one of the few teams that are actually consistent, where you're not expecting them to lose a game that they should definitely be winning. And the Colts are one of the best teams in the league due to their offensive output. They have the record, and they are beating the teams that they should beat the way they should be beating those teams. Again, another consistency mark. Oh, that's the wrong one. Good job. Wrong tab. Okay. Saints and Colts are on bye. Good job. Went through all that for nothing. This is my current tier list. The only reason backers are in good tier is that defense. And because the offense is way too sus. That's why they're even down there. I think these go towards the top of mid. I think I'll push them up to just below the Packers and the good tier. They've been losing games that they shouldn't be losing right now. No, they need to be below the Baltimore. Alright, so let's see what games I get to watch. And definitely this. That's a disaster waiting to happen for the Madrid game. Ouch. 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 Let's see. This should be a Dolphins victory, actually. I'm gonna go with Dolphins. This should be a Panthers victory. I think Panthers got that in the bag. That's gonna be an interesting one. I think the Bills have that one. I think the Texans have that one. Problem is it's a divisional game, so you don't know. The Bears should win this one. Packers should win this one. I think the Bengals have this. I think the Bengals are going to win that one. They're going to be coming off a bye. And the Steelers have been playing utterly trash on offense. The defense of the Bengals, or the offensive line of the Bengals, might be an issue. But I think the Bengals are going to take that one. I have the Chargers winning that. Ooh, this is going to be that's going to be the best game of the week, probably. That could go either way. where is it at? It's in SoFi. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Ooh, I think the Rams have that one. I think the Rams have that one. I think the 49ers have that one. Baltimore should win that, but it's a divisional game, so who knows. I think the Chiefs have this one. I think the Broncos offense is gonna finally lose one there. Ooh, Lions versus Eagles. I think the Lions have this. I think the Lions are better than the Eagles. The Cowboys should have this one. But the Raiders' defense isn't nearly good enough to win that game. And then I have the Saints losing the bye week. Yep. We're about a couple minutes away from the game. Okay, I'm gonna go do that really quickly. Gonna go change that. I need to go do something really quick. Oof. Alrighty. Alrighty. Do that one, bring it back. Okay. That's done for now. Now time to bring up the game to see if they're gonna. I think it starts at 7:15. Yeah, it does. Gonna have to go edit that stuff. Bum. Alrighty. Got all the games all chosen. Oh, the Patriots should easily have this one. Pretty sure Drake May was that clone that he was talking about. Tom Brady was talking about earlier. As they've been really good lately. How are they? Oh, that's by Buccaneers. Yeah, Packers should be a fairly big total there. Let's see. Get rid of that. And some forecasting. So time for some forecasting as well. I think this is next Tuesday as well. Ooh, that looks interesting. See what the SBC has. They should have. No, they do not. I don't know why they don't have a 15% for that time frame yet. Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday. Ooh. And then again on Saturday, Sunday. Next week in the Monday. Looks like a little bit of a severe weather outbreak there. I think there's also a bunch of heavy rain coming in as well. Yeah, bunch of flooding as well. That would be Wednesday into Thursday with all that heavy rain. Is there any winter concerns? Apparently on the modeling, it wants to throw in a winter storm. But it's too far out, so you can't really tell. Yeah, it wants to cover most of the United States. It wants to bring in a straight winter pattern. Let's see what the CFS has, because it should be closing in on Christmas. It's nor'easter that does nothing. Mostly cold air, but not too cold. Let's see. That's not gonna be much difference because that's the 850 millibar. Let's see. Ooh, an actual cold spell. And that's single digits. Wow, all the way down there. But that has to do with that snowstorm. I mean, there's single digits all the way down to Texas. I think that's single. Yeah, almost. Hey, I'm happy with it. I'll be able to throw my coat on going forward, as I usually do. My coat when it doesn't get that far. Then maybe it does. I don't think it's gonna reach that far. Normally I throw my coat on in November if it gets into the teens. But I don't think we're gonna reach the teens anytime soon. Yeah, well, I mean, Chicago went from a massive snowstorm to almost 70. Let's go see if they have that on the website. This should be fun, as they just had a massive winter storm. Yeah, it's almost 70 by Saturday. Oof. Right after a massive winter storm. Oof. Man. That's wild. Alright. Let's go, and it does the... That one might. Oh, that one also has that cold spell coming in. Also has that severe weather present in Texas, Louisiana. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Interesting. Alrighty, the game should be starting soon. So I'm gonna go grab some stuff really quick. Once I get this Gamecast all ready to go. Yeah. How does he have 1,000 yards this year? What is that average? He's averaging 8 away. I mean, he's double his home average. How many games? He has a 60 rating at home. He's he's projected to go 11 for 2. Ouch. Ouch, man. How is he 22nd in the league? That's either really bad play or really, really, really bad play for everybody. Let's see, who do they have coming up? Cincy should be a win, New York should be a win. New York and Miami, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they will be 13-2 at some point. 13 wins at some point this year, minimum. Ouch. So they're definitely in the playoffs, barring a major injury. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and some of this information. Oof. Alrighty then. Getting all ready for the game. It's just gonna be starting here soon. Let's get off this SBC because I don't know what the hell they're doing. There should at least be a day 6, day 7. And Smith Star, which is part of everyone probably picking in this time. Then why do you not have that? My guys, how do you not have that? Alright. Gamecast, was it 7:20? No, it should be 7:15. It is 7:15, yeah. Prime. That's nice though. Just throw it into a tab and mute the volume on the other browser. Oof. Yeah, Norton's pretty terrible. Let's see, anything else? Could go over last week's scores. I don't want to, because some of them were horrific. There's the Falcons Colts game, Bears Giants, Ravens Vikings technically, Browns Jets, Patriots. That was an ugly game. Still can't believe that. That's the reason they're in the Giants tier right now. The only reason they're in the Giants tier. Oof. Get up and go do something really quick. I think I have the BRB one. There we go. Alrighty, almost ready for kickoff, finally. Let's go. Let's see. Week 11 should be starting soon. Oop, wrong one. That should be a good game. Oop. Wrong week. There we go. Alright. Should be kicking off here soon. Ooh. Alrighty, kickoff is about to happen. I think the Jets won the toss. Looks to me like Jets won the toss and are receiving. Yep, they are. Let's see what they can do here. Alrighty. Oof. Oof. Alright. Looks like they're gearing up for the kick. And it's away. It's a bad kick. Horrible kick. Short. And he gets wrapped up almost immediately at the 25. All the way up to the 30. That could have gone bad. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 28. It's snapped. Looking. He has the guy over the middle. It's caught. Nice. Nice little 6-yard gain on that play. Already better than last week. Damn. That's how you know stuff's weird. Alrighty. So it's 2nd and 4 from the 34. It's snapped, run up the middle. He has the first and just barely got it. Oof. They marked him just short. I don't know how he didn't get that. Alright, so 3rd and inches. See what they do here. It snapped. Ooh, immediately blown up in the backfield, but it's pitched and he gets 10 to 15 yards on that play. That play was DOA. Okay. Why are you acting like that? That's why. I accidentally had that on. Let's see, does that work? Yeah, that works. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 47. After that nice little run there. Play action, looking. He has to run. And he slides short of the 1st down by 5 yards. Alright, 2nd and 4. And looks like they gave him 6. Oh. And snap QB option. He's stuffed at the line for no gain. That was a lot of movement for a lot of nothing. So it's 3rd and 4 from the 46 on the Patriots side. Snapped, looking. He has nobody. He's being forced out of the pocket. He's running. He's going to get the first. Down to the 40, down to the 35, and out of bounds. Nice little run there. There was nothing there. Everybody was covered really nicely. Ooh. The Patriots' Williams is hobbling off the field. 1st and 10, snapped. Another QB option. He's able to get out of bounds for about 4. Maybe 5. What happened there? Did he get... Was it 9 guy? Oh. His own guy ran into his leg. That was a Patriot on Patriot crime. Second and 7, handed off up the middle, and stuffed for about 2 yards. Not a lot there. Which brings up 3rd down. Let's see what they can do with that. Oof. I wonder why this hasn't updated. There it goes. Nice little drive they got going here. If they can get away with a touchdown, that'll be a big momentum boost. Morale boost. It's snapped and it's handed off up the middle, and he gets the first and more. Down to the 20, down to the 19. Jets are running the ball all over the place right now. Yeah, they got 46 on this drive. Snapped, and it's handed off up the middle, and he has about 4, maybe 5 yards. And Jets lost their helmet. Jets linemen lost their helmet. Wonder how he did that. Can we at least see how that happened? Oof. Alright. 2nd and 6. Let's see what they can do here. It's snapped. It's a trick play. Past 2 fields, and it's tipped out of bounds. Yeah, they did a trick play there with the wide receiver throwing the ball, but he missed. That was a good defensive maneuver right there. He realized that the QB was running awkwardly. All right, 3rd and 6. Ooh, why are you guys playing him so far off there, my guys? And the flag. No. Did somebody call timeout? Yep, the Jets called timeout there. Oh. Yep. The ref wasn't paying attention because that seems really weird. All right, 3rd and 6 from the 16. See what they got here. And it snapped, almost ran out of time there. And it's over the middle, and he caught it down to the 5. They got the first and are in prime touchdown zone. Let's see. They are running this clock out like a madman. Absolute madman. Alright, 1st and goal from the 6. And it snapped, handed off up the middle, and stuffed at the line. He's able to fight for a yard, maybe 2. Otherwise, there wasn't much there. Oof. Yeah. They are eating this clock alive. Jeez. The quarter's half over already. It's only been like 10 minutes. Oof. Alright, 2nd and goal from the 5. Yeah, they only gave him a yard on that play. And snapped, handed off. Oh, a QB draw. Or, play action. And Field scores a touchdown. Nice. And they went with the QB option there. That already doing better than most weeks. They actually look like a competent football team. Now we'll have to see what the Patriots can do. Oof. Alright. And it's straight down the middle. So, the Jets lead with the first quarter almost completely gone. Oof. Nice. That's already a good sign for the Jets. And that was better than most of their games this past year. We'll have to see if that continues. Ooh. That's a bunch of ads. Yeah. They just ran all over him there. Surprised he got that many passing yards. Let's see. Rushing 50. Yeah. They averaged 5.1 rush there, which is wild. Good opening drive. Let's see how long that can last, though. Because, not exactly the most reliable team. All right, getting ready for the kick. All right. And it's away. Ooh. Let's receive that to 10. He's up to the 30, and he gets stuffed right there. Got stuffed right at the 30. Let's see what the Patriots can do. Ooh, a little bit of a leg spike there now, isn't that? Oof. Alright. 1st and 10 from the 31. And it's snapped. Play action. And then goes to the tight end. And he's immediately tackled for no gain. Yeah, and there was a guy right there in the backfield as well. Not a lot there. And let's see, 2nd and 10. They empty backfield. Oof. It snapped. He's looking over the middle. He has a guy. He's able to get just short of the 1st down. And he's thrown around like a rag doll. Oof. His feet came over his head. Yeah, it's gonna be a personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Because he threw him around like a rag doll. Yep. That's exactly what that was. I'm not too much of a fan of that penalty though. That's pretty soft right there. So now it's 1st and 10 from the I think that's gonna be like the 46, 48 of the Jets on the Jet side. Oof. And a 1st down. Yeah, 46. Alright, it's snapped. Handed off up the middle. He has a little bit of room to run. Ooh, that shoelace tackle saved the touchdown right there. There was nothing in front of him. Damn, man. Yeah, he got lucky there. There was nothing there. Oof. Alright, 2nd and 3. And got some motion. And snapped, play action, and a pitch. And it's immediately blown up in the backfield for a loss of 3. Oof. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 if they're lucky. Adrian's probably the best of those 3. Otherwise, they're mostly unknowns. Let's see. 3rd and 5 from the 41. And it's snapped. Looking. He has a guy over the middle. And he's just short of the 1st down. I think they're gonna go for it. Yeah. I think they're gonna go for it. Let's see. Yeah, and they're gonna go for it. So on 4th and 2. Snapped, looking. He has plenty of time. Guy wide open. 1st down, all the way down to the 30. There was no pressure whatsoever. So they got the first. Jets are starting to move up to the top as well. That last drive. Ooh, play clock's almost out. Ooh, they got it off just in time. What do you mean something went wrong? Alright, that first down play didn't go anywhere. Maybe a yard. They ran it straight up the middle. Oh, for 3. They were generous on that. Oof. Alright, 2nd and 7 from the 29. And snapped. Looking. He has plenty of time. Oh, rush. He's running. And he slides at the 23. 24. Oof. Didn't really have much there. Even though he had the time, all the time in the world. Have they thrown it to Stephon Diggs? Yes, they have twice. Alright. 3rd and 3 from the 30 or 29. It snapped. He's looking. He has a guy wide open, and he's catches it and runs out of bounds. Ooh, and he tosses it at the cheerleader, and she wasn't. And he threw it at the cheerleader. Fun. Oof. And yeah, just a nice little out route in the first. Yep. And they didn't show them when he threw the ball at the cheerleaders. And it snapped, handed off up the middle. He has room to run. He's ran over a guy, and he's able to get it all the way up to the 11. So 2nd and 2 or 1 is coming up. Yep, that's good holding the ball. Yeah, they were definitely trying to strip it there. Alright, yeah, 2nd and 1. Motion snapped, and it's run up the middle and stuffed right at the line for no gain. Oof. Oof. I think it may have been hurt on that play a little bit. It is coming off. Alright, 3rd and 1. Ooh. There seems to be some confusion. And are they going to call a timeout? Because they're running out of time on the game clock. Game clock's running out, and they call timeout. Oof, there was some obvious confusion there. Don't know what they were doing. Oof. Oof, my guys. Oof. That, let's see. What is that? Holy wow. They didn't do a very good job there, now did they? Oof. Is that truly frozen? Yeah, it's frozen. going pretty wild right now. Alright, gonna check that one over. What's that? Which one was it? It was GFS. Oh, actually, I need to go check some space weather. As the auroras happened last 2 nights. Let's see. Northern Lights. And let's see. What? Oh, okay, the other way around. Somebody else said that. Let's see if I can find that space weather thing. That meme. Alright, we're back. I'll have to go check that some other place then. Pretty sure there's a chance for the auroras to be out as well. That's about it. Alright, 3rd and 1. As the second quarter starts. And it's handed off up the middle, and he gets the first down. Nice. Alright. So 1st and goal. And this game is wildin' right now. There's only been 2 possessions so far, and this is one of them. Why did you do that, man? Alright, 1st and 10, pitched. And he has leg, touchdown, I think. Yeah, touchdown, Patriots. Wow. Let's just do 7, because pretty sure that's what they're going to do. There was only 1 full possession during the 1st quarter. 1 full possession. This is, let's hope that doesn't happen again. What? And it's good. Oh, he missed it. Oh, barely. I was about to say, that looks like a miss. Just a nice power run for the touchdown. I lost a little bit of a connection right there. Alright. Okay. I can do that later. Look at that nonsense. Big old mega block at one point. That was pretty ugly. Yeah. And that was a very good drive. I mean, look at that time of possession. They've only had 1 possession each. Oof. I like how they look better now that they got rid of a bunch of their defensive stars. Tonight, nothing. Yeah. Let's see. Tennessee, that's the 11th. Um. Nice. What is that nonsense? Okay. That's well, I think I caught that one as well. Go check what time that was. Cause I know I think I caught one of those as well. That was the prior day. Okay. And that's what happens there. Alright, we're back. I'm about to have the kickoff. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that looked like the, somewhere from New York. And, ooh, another dicey kick. He's smashed at the, 31. Barely got anything there. The kicks are really dicey today. Oof. A lot of running as well. They, very, very efficient play calling right now with the, massive amount of yards. Just running the clock. Alright. And it's 1st and 10 from the 31, and it's handed off up the middle, and he's stuffed at the line for maybe a yard. Maybe a yard on that one. Oof. And Williams has gone back to the... oh, he's back out apparently. It must have been a strain or something. With Milton Williams. Alright, 2nd and 9. Let's see what they... ooh. And snapped, looking, and he had a guy wide open, but he underthrew him. Oof, that's not what you want to do there, my guy. That's not what you want to do. Get rid of that. Alright. So, it is then... Alright, 3rd and 9, snapped, looking, he has a guy wide open, and he caught it for about 5, maybe 6 yards. So it'll be a 4th and about 3. Oof. Ouch. Alright. So they're punting on 4th and 3. I think. They should. It snapped, and it is away. A nice big booming kick. Ooh. And, dude, there's some chippiness after the play. As the Jets defender pushed the gunner into the return man. Yeah, a little bit of chippiness there. Yeah, and that's why they're not too happy. A bit of a hold right there. Just a little. Oof. There's gonna be some, somebody's gonna get ejected at this rate. That should not have happened. Jets are right where they should be. Patriots are right where they should be, as of right now. Oof. Let's see. And that was a relatively fast drive for this game. Took up 0 time on that one. Patriots should be able to grab this game by the horns after that one. Oof. He's 3 of 4 right now due to that one missed pass. And that was totally on him. 5 for 5, nice. 5 for 5 for 28 is not that great though, for 23 yards. Yeah. Not I mean, your longest is 8 so far. Boom, boom, boom. And I think it's this one. Yeah. That's a wild one. Let's see. The Patriots really need to get a touchdown here. If they can get a touchdown, they can flip this game on its head. Just absolutely. Any sort of good drive here that tears up a bunch of time and gets a touchdown would be winning for the Patriots. All right. 1st and 10 from the 27. And it's snapped, play action, looking over the middle, buffering. He has a guy wide open for the down the 40, and tackled at the 43 for a nice gain there. Somebody threw it longer than 5 yards. Who would have thunk? Yeah, longest is 10 this game. That was like a 20-yard pass right there. Yeah, 23. Oh my gosh, they took a bunch of yards away from him on that one. They marked it down at the 40. Snapped, handed off up the middle. He doesn't have a lot of room to run. And he's swallowed up at the 42 for a 2-yard gain. Still looking good. Patriots are coming out swinging right now. Let's see. Yeah, that. There we go. And he is looking. He's forced out of the pocket, and he's tackled for a short gain of about 2 on that QB run. Oof. Let's see. Oh, and more buffering. Ugh. That's getting kind of annoying. Alright. So, 3rd and 7. Play clock's starting to run down. They're going to need to get a playoff, and they got it off in time. He's looking. No pressure. Guy wide open over the middle. He has the first and more down to the 45. 46, apparently. Yeah, just nothing in that, no pressure. Just found a guy wide open. Was that a 15-yard catch and run? 12. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 45. Play motion. Pitch to the running back, and he's stuffed behind the line for a loss of 2 yards. And they swallowed that play up right away. And more buffering. Oof. Oof. So 2nd and 11, even though it's at the 42-yard line. Good job, people. Good job. And looking, has plenty of time, is starting to get pressured. Throws it over the middle to guide wide open. He's down to the 30. Ooh. And he's tackled shortly thereafter. Yeah, that was a lapse in coverage. Nobody in the vicinity. Oof. And yeah, that was nobody around him. Surprised you didn't get more on that play. And yeah, the guy just sat on that first down marker and got wide open. Just nobody around. So 1st and 10 from the 27. All right, are we gonna snap it? Yeah, we're gonna snap it in time. He's looking. He has time. He got a guy wide open on the sideline, and he's able to get out of bounds at the 11. There's a flag, probably for holding, in the backfield. That's what it looked like. Yeah, it's holding on the offense. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Oh, illegal contact, really? Battery. Oh, buffering again. I thought for sure that was going to be a hold. Yeah, they're just going to decline that one. Not really, I mean, just nobody around them for a nice, easy 20-yard gain. Oof. Yeah, just completely inbounds and caught. And 1st and goal. And it's handed off above the middle, and he has room. Touchdown, Patriots. Oh. That's probably going to be the runaway moment of this game. That was a really good one. Oof. And the kick is away, and it's good. Straight down the middle. Yeah, that was kind of expected. Oof. Just no resistance. Oof. Ooh, and that fell off again. No, what is going on with my face? Holy bah. What the? Did I hit that? Which one did I hit? I hit that. Jeez, man. Jeez. Let's see if we can get back to the neutral state. Nope, that's not the neutral state. There it is. Oop. There's at least a little bit of a neutral state. Well, at least I'm vibing. Oof. Man. Jets didn't put up much of a resistance there. Multiple 10-yard passes. Unfortunately, Drake May is looking really good right now. The only good thing is he doesn't have any touchdowns. Otherwise, his passer rating would be a lot higher. Yeah, this is no longer a thing. Unless something weird happened. I don't think so. No, it's just the stats not updating. As long as it's 23, I think. Yeah, Cowboys Raiders is not a game I'm gonna watch on Monday night. Yeah, definitely not gonna do that. QB Fields is he needs to get off his butt. Otherwise, this game's gonna fall out of control. Ooh, did he lose passing yards there? Let's see. Oof. Yeah, they're starting to dominate this game. Oof. And the kickoff is away. Another dangerous one. Very short as well. It's taken a 25, 15. Oh, he threw the 30, 35. And he's all the way up to the 40. Just short of the 40. And there's some chippiness after the play as well. Oof. But, well, that could have been bad. Oof. And 1st and 10 from the 38. They did not put him all the way up to the 40. 2 people in motion, seemingly confused. Handed off up the middle, and he's got 3, 4, maybe 5 yards on that play with that second effort. Oof. And let's see. Ooh, they are really going for the rebuild there with the Jets. 5 first rounds the next 2 years, plus potentially this year, a first rounder, the number 1 spot. It's snapped. He's looking, pressure coming, and he's wrapped up almost immediately after the catch is made for about a yard. So it's 3rd and 4. Let's see, what can they do here? And they're starting to run out of play clock. Play clock's winding down. They only have a few seconds. Oh, they got it off. He's guy wide open downfield, and good coverage leads to incompletion. They were going for the home run shot there, but missed pretty badly. Yeah, he had him beat, just underthrown, and then good coverage at the end. It's punted. It is, shanked. And down at the 15. Oof. I think it's that one. Oof. Oh, yeah, I can't read that. Gonna have to go and do that really quick. I don't know what that says, unfortunately. Let's see. That's through YouTube. Oof. I have to go check it through there, because I don't have it open. Let's do this. Let's see if the Patriots can continue their dominant ways this half. They're for 2 for 2 right now, and the Jets are 1 for 3. Is that updated? I don't think that's updated. It is updated. He's 4 to 6 for 23, and they were super efficient on the ground. And they're doing the game. I was about to say, I thought the game was back. Oop. This is pretty much still solidly in place. Let's see. Need to switch accounts. And then check that. Let's do this then. Let's see. What is going on there? Did I lose connection? No. Okay. And it's 1st and 10 from the 15. It's play action. He's looking. He has a guy over the middle, and he's able to pick up 5 on that play. A little running back screen there type thing. And then able to get a good chunk of yardage off of that. Let's see. Am I like that live there? I should be. Alright, 2nd and 5. Let's see. And it snapped. He's looking over the center. He has the guy for the 1st down, and he gets the 1st down plus a yard or 2. Down to the 29. There we go. I can do that. Sweet. I don't even have to open that up. I can just pull it from there. Alright, 1st and 10. Hand it off up the middle. He doesn't have a lot of room and gets stuffed for a 1-yard gain. Let's see. Trains, loops. There we go. Ah, nice to meet you. Alright. 2nd and 9. Okay. Get that off. Hand it off up the middle. It's stuffed in the backfield for a no gain at best. Oof. Not a lot there, my guy. Not a lot there. Let's see. Should be like this. All right. 3rd and 8. Let's see if they can get the first down here, or they're gonna start going the way of the Jets. And snapped. No pressure whatsoever. And he throws it over the middle to wide open guy, and he almost got annihilated there. Had he went for the catch. Looks like he's hurt as well. There's a flag on the play. I think they're gonna give him the first on that. Oof. That's a big loss. 4th down. And that's Diggs. That's a huge issue. That was a dangerous pass as well. Nice little block, and oof, he had him. He had him really nicely there. And then got kicked in the pelvis, and that's punted away. It's a good punt, very good punt. And there's a flag on the play. He's able to get out to the 30, but I think there's going to be a holding call there. That's going to take him back to the 20, maybe 15-yard line. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a more neutral state. Yeah, that's about as neutral as I'm gonna be able to get. Ooh, yeah, that was not what you wanted to do on that punt return. And let's see. Is there? Let's see. There better be a dark mode. No. I might do, what's that sports one? I think I have it on my phone. The sports app that I know goes into dark mode. But I don't think it's as good as ESPN's Gamecast. I'll have to check. And let's see. There we go. So that was their first stop of the night. Oof. They're being mostly dominated right now. Drake May's first incompletion. And the worst part about it was on Drake May. He threw this receiver into a dangerous spot. Let's see. This should mostly staying the same. Let's see. Let's see if I can just reset it to get this smile off my face. Okay. Wrong one. Neutral is 0. That's apparently neutral. That is not neutral. Let's see if I can go. Wow, let's just reset the settings. Experimental. Let's do that. And okay, that's not good. And apparently I'm swimming right there. And the game's about to be coming back on as well. And it's 1st and 10 from the 9, and it's ran up the middle for about 7 yards. Ooh. Just gonna completely reset it. That was annoying. There we go. Alright. That, oof. Yeah. Allowed per game, you're almost at your rush total, but your pass total is nowhere near. It's almost 10 times less. Alright, 2nd and 5, stand it up the middle, and he's able to get 3 yards on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. Let's see, what's that, sports app? The score. Alright, let's go see if I can get something off of the score. Alright, 3rd and 2. Let's see what they can do here. They're probably just gonna let it run down to the 2-minute warning, and that's what they do. Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. Let's see. I know this, yeah, this is a complete dark mode moment. Ooh. How about no? Do they have a live game cast? No, they do not. Ugh, that's annoying. Let's see if I can find a way to get ESPN into dark mode. So that's starting to get really annoying. Oof. Oof. Is there an app for the PC? No, there is not. That would be the only thing that would be helpful there. Let's see. Okay. Why did you do that? I didn't push a button. I don't have it on auto. Oof. Let's see. There should be good. Could always do this. Well. Let's go work on this a little bit while we wait. And then just add a new color source. No. Let's edit that one. And do this. I'll do some green. And get a gradient all up in there. No, don't want that. Filters, gradient. Where the hell are you? Ooh, I don't want that one. That one might work. That one works, and then I'll just throw it on blue for this new color source. Oh, 3rd and 2 on the 2-minute warning, and it's snapped, and pressure's up in his face. He has a guy wide open, but he drops it. Oof, he had him beat as well. Oh. All the way down there. Color source 3 does not do that. Does that. That looks fine. Could do with a darker green here. And it's punted. And it is fair caught at the 40. So Patriots have a lot of time left, all their timeouts, and Great field position. They should be able to get at least a field goal off of this. If they can get a touchdown, well, Jets are in trouble. Jets are in massive trouble. Oof. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Can they turn this around? Because they need to do something, otherwise the game's going to be basically over. On defense. Let's see. I think they're back. Yeah, and handed off up the middle, and he gets about 3-4, but there's a flag in the play before the play was ran. Encroachment? No. And buffering, so I don't know what the flag was. Too many men on the field. Ouch. Yeah, there's a 12th guy on the field. Surprised they didn't take a timeout. And the coach. Oof. That was an easy call. Let's see. 1st and 5. No time wasted. There's handed off at the middle, stuffed at the line, and he gets maybe a yard. There wasn't a lot there. Don't know why they're running it there. Touchdown basically puts this game out of reach already. They're already 85% favorites to win. Mostly due to the anemic Jets offense. I mean, look at that. And they don't even look that half bad. Ooh, that was a good one. He has throws it away. Then there's a flag on the play. Ouch. What's that gonna be? Holding? Yeah. Holding on the offense. That's not something you can do there. Ouch. Let's see. Just vibing. That's not really a hold. That's not a hold. Come on, man. That's some soft stuff right there. That's just the defender getting his butt whooped. And loading up in the pocket, he throws it short to the running back. He's able to get 5-6 yards on the play. Oh, so it's gonna be 3rd and long. Alright, 3rd and 6 with 40 seconds left. I mean, you could just run a running route here. Oh, they are going to pass it. He's immediately pressured and sacked. So now, oh, there's a flag on the play. That could be massive. It might be a holding on the defense. Holding defense. Ouch. Illegal contact. Oh. Really? This better actually be illegal contact, because that's a big penalty. Let's see if it was actually illegal contact. More of a hold, if anything, but it's still pretty ticky-tacky. And that gives him the 1st down. Snapped. Looking, pressure's coming, and he's looking downfield, and it's buffering. Congratulations. And he has a guy wide open down the... Ooh. He had something there, but got broken up by the defender. Ooh. That was a shot to the end zone. That would have been big. And he got lucky that wasn't intercepted. It's lucky the Jets were playing defense against themselves, and there's a down Jets defender on the play. Who's that? That is... I don't see it. Q Stingers is injured. Don't know. He looked fine when the play was over. He must have landed on something really awkwardly. Oof. Man, that pretty wild right there. Oof. Oof. And pop out. And yeah. So that could have been a big play for the Patriots or the Jets, as that would have limited the damage quite a bit. Maybe we'll get a 70-yard field goal attempt out of this. Maybe finally to challenge the record that was set the other week. I don't think they're gonna try it, not in these conditions. Are they back? They are not back yet. That must be a really nasty little injury. Yeah, so after that first drive from the Jets, they've just been punting the ball with 3 and outs. Once he's able to limp off the field, which is a good thing. And yeah, that should have been intercepted, but they played defense against themselves. Alright. 2nd and 10 from the 50. And buffering. Let's see. It's snapped. Pressure's coming. Ooh, and got picked up. He tosses it to the running back, who's able to get it up to the 40. They'll probably take a timeout here. You don't need to hurry up. You can just take a timeout. You have 3 left. Oof. You have plenty of timeouts remaining. Don't need to go in a hurry up. And you're already technically in field goal range. Maybe not with the win tonight. Fewest. Ooh. Oof. Oof. Ouch. Was that 1 takeaway through 9 games? Are you kidding me? Alright, 1st and 10 from the 40. Let's see what they can do here. Doesn't look too bad. Snapped. Pass right down the middle to Diggs, and he's able to get it up past the 30, and they call timeout. Yeah, you don't need to do that rushing stuff. You got plenty of timeouts. That's what good clock management actually looks like. Eagles and Packers. Instead of crapping the bed whenever you see it down in under a minute. Alright. Oof. 140 passing yards and 23. That feels just an abomination right now. Ugh. I think he has more rushing. Yeah, he has more rushing than passing right now. All right. 1st and 10, hand it off up the middle and stuffed immediately. And they're gonna take time out there for the field goal attempt. Ooh, and we have a hurt Jets. I think that was Williams. I think that was Williams that got hurt. He was at least slow to get up. Yeah. I think he was just slow to get up. And that's a good thing. As that defense is starting to get gashed quite a bit. Alright. And the Jets take a timeout there to ice the kicker. Might as well. Well, I mean, it could be an issue today due to all that wind. Let's see. What do they have over there? I think it was like a 15. To 8, so it's not that bad. Let's see. Here's the field goal attempt. And it is a 45-yard attempt. It is no good. He missed the left or right. Oof. That was a mess. Oof. Unless there's a flag on the play, which I don't think there will be. Oof. Alrighty. Gonna go over some forecasting here really quickly. Let's see. That's Wednesday and Thursday. Next week, there's another big trough going on there on Thursday for Thanksgiving. Oof. And this tier list doesn't really change that much. Jets are playing as bad as you would expect them to play. Yeah, there's nothing there, nothing in service. That's what you'd be looking for a high end about severe weather. It's just more zonal or a mega blocky at times. Let's see. He's 4 for 7 for 23. Averaging 3 yards a pass right now. Oof. Oof. Oh, just really ugly stat lines from the Jets. And Drake May's being Drake May. Oof. Yeah. 2 touchdowns came from the running back, but that was when they were right there. The run defense for the Jets has been relatively good. Let's see. No, don't need that. Porticity would be really funny. This time frame. Porticity is not that great. Yeah, just major rain right there. Ozarks into Oklahoma and Texas. Let's see, what do they have here? Nothing. Evident Gulf moisture. Midweek, yeah, midweeks. Next week's gonna be really fun for severe weather. Let's see. Nothing really there. It's been kind of a boring game because the Jets aren't doing a damn thing. Outside of that first one, I think they've only had 3 and outs since then. Yeah. They've been only chewing up a minute of time each drive. Oof. Almost their entirety of their time of possession came from that first drive. Oof. Let's see. This is, yeah, they're gonna stay down there till they can figure that one out. Oof. Yeah, just now we're gonna go over the matchups for this week as well. Again, this could be this first one here with the Miami Washington will potentially be a complete disaster. Absolutely could be a complete disaster. Same with the Atlanta Panthers game. It's either gonna be really good or a giant mess. The Buffalo Tampa game should be really, really nice. This one could get ugly with Houston and Tennessee. This should also be a good one with Minnesota and Chicago. As Minnesota looks to be doing what the Bears did last year, where they looked good and then fell off. Packers might also be doing the same as the Bears did last year, but we'll have to see. That one could get ugly if the offense for the Packers actually shows up. This should be a really nice game as well. As hopefully Cincy fixes whatever's broken during their bye week. You should not be losing games where you score 40 points like that constantly. And this could be a good one. Depends on if Jacksonville chooses not to do what it did last week, where it blew 26 points in the last quarter. Seattle, LA should be really nice. That might be the best game of the day. This could be a good one, mostly because Arizona's able to keep pace with most people, but they just keep losing in the end. This could be ugly, and since Baltimore's playing so well, but it's a divisional game, so you don't know what you're going to get out of that. Denver Chiefs should be really nice, depending on if Denver wants to actually bring an offense this time. I mean, look at a bunch of these wins in the last few weeks. They're either winning ugly, losing, or blowing people out, and there's basically no difference week to week. And this should also be a really good game. And this could be an ugly disaster. At least Dallas has a good offense. Oof. And the Saints will probably lose the bye week that they have right now. But we shall see. And Indianapolis should be able to get stuff back in order. Oof. Arizona has lost so many one-possession games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. 5 one-possession games lost. They've been part of 7. Ouch. Ooh, wrong one. The Patriots should be able to make it to the playoffs with ease. Let's do the playoff picture really quick. I don't really think that matters right now. Only for a few teams, because they have a 100% chance of making it. Yeah, the Bills are still pushing them. That's why they don't have 100%. That's a really tight division. As you have the Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos right there. And that's the AFC. The NFC, yeah, they basically won the division. LA, yeah, this is a tight division as well. Yeah, there's Stanford right there as well. That's a very tight division as well. I mean, you literally have them all 3 right here. They're out, they're out, they're out, they're out, they're out, and then everybody else is practically out. Oof. I do like how much of the AFC is still in the hunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out. Oof. Let's see. That should be fine. Right there. Boom, 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 and there we go. The NFC, the only people locked in right now are the Eagles. I think with a win on, yeah, I think with one more loss from the Dallas Cowboys, I think they clinched the division. I think that might actually be a thing. Standings. Let's see. No, they need 2 more losses. Dallas. Yeah, they need 2 more losses, and the Eagles need 2 more wins, and they locked the division up. Because this would be 8, and then they'd be 9 and 8. And they would basically have the division locked up with a 9 and 2. Which could happen. The game between the Detroit Lions and the Eagles is going to be a monster mashup for Thursday night. I think they're going to try making up for last week with that game. Alright. What's the week after that? week after that is... come on. I want week 12. Okay, you're not being very nice, aren't we? That could be a decent game. That's gonna be a good game, and that might, depending on if the Carolina Panthers win or not, could be a good game as well. That's Thursday. Oof, that's a really good lineup for Thanksgiving. Holy crap. Oof. Oof. That's gonna be a legendary Thanksgiving day. And then Friday is also a really good day. That's gonna be ugly. And that's gonna be ugly. I decided to throw all the good games onto Thursday. Whew. Damn, man. Come on. Oof. Alright. Kickoff's about to start. Going into the third quarter. And it is another sideline one. It's up to the 30. He gets past it and he goes up to the 34-yard line. Oof. A little better than normal. This game. Oof. And let's see. Do they do that? Ooh. Buffering again. Come on, man. And snapped and buffering and got it out of bounds for about 4-yard gain. More buffering. This is one of the reasons for the Thursday night not being the best. Due to the buffering. Alright. 2nd and 7. They're not even lined up and the play clock's not active. Let's see. 2nd and 7. And snapped. The big rush. He has a guy wide open down the sideline and he underthrows him. He was covered on the inside, but he threw it outside and he missed the guy. Yeah, he missed him pretty badly there. Oof. Alright, snapped. Looking over the middle, he has a guy wide open. Just short of the first down by a yard. Just short. My guess is they're going to go for it. And buffering. I mean, I would go for it there. The Jets offense really isn't that scary right now. And they're just gonna go punt it, I think. Oh, are they gonna challenge it? Yeah, they're gonna challenge it. That's an incomplete pass. Nice. Yeah, it's 4th down. And they're gonna punt it for 4th and 7, as that was ruled incomplete. It's kicked away. It's a good punt, but bad coverage. He has it out to the 30. was able to get it out to the 33 on that catch and run. And let's see. 1st and 10 from the 32. They didn't give him the extra yard. And snapped low, handed off up the middle. He has some room to run, and he's able to get about 7 or 8 on that play. And that was a good one there. And they're in the hurry up type offense. So 2nd and 3, and it's handed off up the middle again, and he's able to get the first. Just barely able to get the first there. Oof. Yeah, they really are in a hurry up offense right now. Alright, let's see what they're gonna do here. Oh, and they're not in the hurry up anymore. And 1st and 10 from the 42. It's handed off. QB option. He's able to get 10 yards on that, 10, 11 yards on that play, and he slips on the sidelines. Oof. That could have been ugly. That could have been ugly. But I think he's okay. So 1st and 10 from the 46 of the Patriots side. And, what's going on here? Okay. And it's QB play action. Guy, he threw it to nobody. That might be intentional grounding. Yeah, there was nobody there. Yeah, they're gonna call intentional grounding. There was nobody there. Oof. Yeah, he was still in the pocket, and there was nobody there at all. He didn't aim for anybody. Yeah, there was nobody there. Easy call. Oof, yeah, and that was just thrown straight into the turf. And they call timeout there? No. I was about to say, you better not have. Okay, 2nd and 20 from their own 44. Handed off up the middle and stuffed almost immediately. He does get a little bit of wind there to give him about 4, maybe 5 yards on that play. Oof. That could have been ugly. That could have been ugly, ugly, ugly. Alright, 3rd and 15. They're gonna need some yardage here. Alright. Here's the guy in motion. And okay, it is snapped. There's some pressure, throws it underneath to a wide receiver. He immediately gets tackled for about 5 yards. And there's a penalty at the end of the play. What is that? Was that a taunting penalty? I think that might have been a taunting penalty. Oh, personal foul on the offense. Oof. So what is that, 3rd and 24 or something? Oh, that's why. That's why. That was completely uncalled for. Yeah, that's gonna get you in trouble every day of the week, my guy. Every day of the week. Oof. And it is away on 4th and 25. And it's caught at the 32-yard line with a fair catch. Not a very good punt. Not a good punt whatsoever. Oof. Damn, man. Nothing there. Yeah, Jets are maintaining their position there. Justin Fields is 5 for 9 for 25 yards. Disgusting. Let the guy play, my guys. Oh, holy. God damn, man. How is it this bad? This bad and this ugly? Oof. Let's see. Why are you doing that? So weird. I'm not even pressing those buttons. Like, what are we doing? Alright. Oh, look at this nonsense, man. This absolutely craziness. And it's making Geno Smith look gosh darn good. Ugh. So ugly. I don't know why the Jets are getting so many primetime games. Oof. Damn, man. Come on, man. Oof. And it's 1st and 10 from the 31. Let's see what they can do here. He takes a snap. He has plenty of time, all the daytime in the world, and he throws it high. The receiver goes up and snags that one. Oh. I think he was going deeper than that, but I mean, at least it was caught. Oof. Yeah, he was definitely going deeper, but the guy went up and snagged it. Oh, that saved his butt there. Looks like the receiver was going off the wrong route. He takes it up the middle and gains 2 yards with the run there. Not a lot there. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Not a lot there. Just, nothing there. Alright, 2nd and 8 from the 50. And it is snapped, and play action. Pressure's coming. Pressure almost got him. Throws it over the middle to the guy wide open, down to the 30. Ooh. That's some good play right there. Able to escape the sack. Then get all the way down to the 30-yard line. Yeah, this is what it looks like when a competent team meets an incompetent mess. Ugh. Look at this nonsense. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 29. Play fake. He's getting pressured, and he has some room to run. He throws it ahead, down to the 20, down to the 15, down to the 10, before finally being taken down. That was some good QB play right there. Drake May is actually looking decent. Was able to escape the pressure and find a guy open on the sideline. As long as he didn't step out of bounds there. Nope, he did not. Good play. Very good play. Oof. Look at that nonsense. 1st and 10 from the 11. He has some room to run, and he's able to get 4 off the left side. Yeah, looks like they're going to be scoring another touchdown here. And being back to their evil ways. Oh boy. And with a very weak division with the Jets and the Dolphins, they should be able to make the playoffs here soon. At least confirm a spot. 2nd and 5, snapped. He's looking. He has a guy wide open for a touchdown. Touchdown, Patriots. Barring a flag. 21. Alrighty then. That is really starting to annoy me. Don't know what's causing that. Alright, here's the PAT. It's down and it's good. Ooh, almost missed it. Threw a curveball in there for that one. Holy wow. Yeah, just wide open for a touchdown, and he gets his 3rd of the night with Henderson, or Burgos. Yeah, Henderson. Oh, my lord. Fortunately, the Patriots look really good right now. And the Jets haven't done a single thing. They finally got a drive over 3 and out. But then that was I think that one was saved by a penalty or something. No, that was intentional grounding. No, that was due to this 11-yard run. These 2 11-yard runs. And then 3 and out. With a bunch of penalties. Did that say See projections and chances. No, that's just the same thing from earlier. I think this week, I think there's no aurora right now. Gonna have to go check. Pretty sure that last night was it for a little bit. Let's see. None of that's the latest. Northern Lights. Yeah. Biggest problem right now is the 24th solar cycle was a complete bust. So anything worth its while looks good by comparison. Oof. 2006 jets were decent, I think. Oh, that's the from the other day. And that one's funny. That's the Northern Lights in Oklahoma. Alright, the game's back on. Kicked off. And it's back into the back of the end zone for a touchback. Probably for the best. The offense needs all the time it can get. Zero power. And it's only 100 and something. 10 states tonight. I don't see anything for tonight though. That's Tuesday. Alright. We're back in the game. 1st and 10. And it's snapped. Play action. He's looking deep. Pressure's on. He gets hit as he throws. And he's able to get it out to the 42-yard line. He got hit as he threw. I'm lucky that one was caught. Let's see. And there. 2nd and 3. Gonna line up and snapped. Play action. He's looking downfield. Pressure's coming. He has a guy over the middle. He's able to get down to the 50. Able to get the first down and some more. So 1st and 10 from the 50. And they marked him down at the 48. Handoff up the middle with the quarterback, and he's stuffed at the 43 for a 7-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 3. Let's see what they can do here. Ouch. There's going to be no Aurora tonight. Snapped, play action, QB, wide receiver screen, and he's able to get the first down to the 37. That's always a good sign. Looks like there might be an injury to Cushing's. Yeah, he's hobbling just a little bit. Alright. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 37. Snapped. He's rolling left, and he has a guy wide open, and he's pushed out of bounds for about a 7-yard gain. Looks like the Jets are getting off their butts right now to actually do something in this game. Justin Fields has more passing yards on this drive than he has the entire game. Jeez. Alright, it's snapped and buffering. I think it's handed off up the middle. I have no idea. I have a bunch of buffering happening. And he's able to get the first and out of bounds. Gonna have to reload. Apparently. That didn't work. Let's do 5. Oof. Touchdown, touchdown. Just really good drive after really good drive. And a missed P8 field goal. Not a lot of punting. Let's see. Alright, apparently we're having problems with the game. 3 yards. Apparently it's 1st and 10 from the 26. Let's see. It's 2nd and 6 on a 4-yard run. Maybe there. Okay. You're not being really fun right now, aren't we? Oh, connection was interrupted. Fun. Alright. Should be 2nd and 6. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Yeah, they're that's not a good sign. Ooh. And that was an incomplete pass. One for 5 is really crazy right now. Ugh. Well, that's a bit annoying. As I try to reconnect. Let's see if that one works. Did that one work? No, it does not. I'm using... Alright. And touchdown Jets. Nice. Some action. See if they can keep that up or not. Unfortunately, I'm dealing with the problem that I can't load the game. Okay. It says I'm using a blocker, but I am not. Okay. Enough of that. Keep doing that. Not even pushing anything. It's doing that nonsense. What was it? It was a extra point is good. That deep pass. Wow, more yards in that single drive than he had the entire game. Up to that point. Yep. He was down in the 23 yards when he started this drive or something. 28. Oof. Nearly doubled his yardage there. Well, let's do that. Hopefully you can get back to me on that. says I'm using a blocker, but I'm not. I might just open it up in a new tab over here. Let's see. Let's do prime. New. Thank you. Alright. Let's see, what are they doing? Nope, don't want that. And they're on commercial break right now, so not really much I can do with there. Okay, why are you doing that? That's not my neutral face. Let's see, yeah, the auto blink is on. I'm gonna have to reset the entire thing again. Yay! Yay, tech issues. Ugh. And reset the position right there, and good to go. Yeah, there we go. Looking a lot better. Instead of the big old smile. Alright. Looks like the kickoff's going, and it's a duck that might go out of bounds. Nope. And it's picked up at the 10. He gets 25, just short of the 30. And ooh. Yeah, they're been absolutely dominating that guy the entire game. In the pass rush division part. Oof. Just absolutely manhandling him. Alright. So it's 1st and 10 from the 28. Oop. And it is snapped. Handed off up the middle. He has a bunch of room to run. He's down to the... He's able to get the first down. Just short of the 40. And there's a flag on the play. Probably for holding. Doesn't look like there was a bit of a hold in the backfield. Yep. Ouch. That's a funny look. Wonder what they're looking at. Could make some jokes about that. And that's a hold. Come on, man. What is that? That's not a hold. And he's going deep and he misses completely. Yeah. And that's not grounding because he threw it out of bounds, I think. Oof. What was it? Yeah. Alright. It's 1st and or 2nd and 20. Snapped, looking downfield. They get a little bit of pressure and over the middle for 10 yards to get back up to 3rd and 10. That okay, so now why is it working? Yeah, so now it's working perfectly fine. Fun. And 3rd and 10 from the 28. See what they can do here. It's snapped, looking a little bit of pressure. Guy wide open down to the 40 and the first down. He wasn't touched, so he's still alive, and he's able to get all the way up to past the 50. There was he never downed the guy. Ouch. So we took a 10-yard drive, 10-yard pass, and turned it into a 20-yard pass. Yeah, never touched him. Ouch. Didn't even tap him once. Yep. All right, 1st and 10 from the 46 of the Jet side. It snapped, handed off up the middle, and stuffed for about 2 yards. Wasn't a lot there. Not a lot there. Looks like they want to go into more hurry-up type offense. And you have them time of possession about equal. And the 3rd quarter is almost over. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Snapped. Looking. Has a guy open at the 40. And they're going to give him forward progress on that. And they're going to let the time run down to the 4th quarter. Oof. So, 4th quarter. Jets finally got off their butts there. Oof. Yeah. Jets finally did something that quarter, but is that going to be their one thing that they do per half? Is the big question. Big question. Time of possession. Yeah, that's the Yep, that was the first good drive of the game since the first one. Let's see. Alrighty, I think we're back. We are back. That stream is insanely laggy. Alright, so we can exit out of that. Well, as we wait, there's no chance of Northern Lights tonight. Yeah, I don't need to see that one. Nothing there. Yeah, I think something happened to somebody. Ow. That's from North Carolina, I think. Oh, that's a video. I thought that was a photo for a second there. Yeah, we're just tracking stuff in Turkey right now. Blood Watch. Oh, that's for the California. Why the heck do they do that? No, but I could post one, but I don't feel like it right now. That's Ferdinand. And that was that one that looked pretty ugly, isn't it? Yeah, just barely a storm. Alright, we're back. Alrighty. That's entering tonight. Gonna be basically 100% at this point. Snapped 3rd and 5. Looking, has a guy wide open for the first, and he gets the first and more. All the way down to the 27 yard line. Let's see, what did it get all the way down to? It got all the way down to like 94? Yeah, 94. That's fairly wild right there. Let's see. Let's get that and that. Alright, first and 10, he has a guy wide open and he overthrows him. Just barely. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see, see what that was about. Was that holding on the defense? I think that was holding defense. Come on, man. Yep. Ouch. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal way for that to... That's a hold. Oh, there it is. It's about to say. And even that's minor. Oh. I mean, that's pretty ticky-tacky right there, but... That's pretty soft. Snapped, handed off up the right side. He's able to get 5 yards on that run. So it's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 17. Let's see. Yeah, they've been doing quite well there, and it froze. Cool, my guy. Cool. And it snapped. Sacked all the way to the back at the 31-yard line. Big sack there, forcing a field goal. It's now 3rd down. Likely. Snapped, yeah. They just got beat all the way around. Let's see. And 3rd and 15, and it is snapped. Looking good protection, throws it underneath to the running back, and he gets tackled for about a 2-yard gain. Oof. So now the field goal unit comes on. Field goal here would be quite large. Very large. I feel what's this basically out of reach for the Jets, but let's see, will he make it? He's already missed one, and he makes that one, drills it. There we go. Ooh, and that didn't save. So then, yeah, that should be it for the Jets. They haven't been playing well enough to get back into this game, especially since their main area has been rushing. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That was ugly. That was an ugly cough. That was annoying. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, I thought you already followed me. Did you What happened there? Okay, that's what did I push there? That's obviously somebody who's already followed. Okay, something went wrong there. What the hell did I push? Alrighty. Yeah, something went wrong there. That went wrong. Just a little bit. What was I pushing that caused that? I don't know what I hit there. Cause I think that was just everybody that's followed. And it's kicked and it's returned and it's stuffed at the 27. Oof, just immediately stuffed the second he hit the 27-yard line. Oof. Ouch. They, oof. That's a pretty good, it's not what you want to do there. Let's see. Key plays, nothing really there besides the inactives. Alright, first and 10 from the 27, 28. Hand it off up the middle. He's about 4 yards on that run. And not really much there. I don't know why they're running like that. Because you need a touchdown and a field goal. Especially since they stuffed your running game so hard. Oof. There we go. And it's 2nd and 7. Snapped, handoff up the middle again. What are we doing? And they get about another 3 to 4 yards on it. So it's 3rd and 2. I don't know what they're doing. Oof. You're down by 10. Can't be running it that much, my guys. Alright, it's 3rd and 2. Snapped, handed off up QB option again, and stuffed in the backfield just short of the first down. They might give it to him there. They do give him the first. They do give him the first on that run. Which is probably what he got. Oof. Oof. And it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Snapped and a little bit of pressure. He's pressured. He's hurried. He throws it incomplete and almost picked off. Oof, that was ugly. I think he may have even been hurt a little bit on that play. Let's see. 2nd and 10. Snapped. Looking short little screen, and it's stuffed in the backfield for loss. Yeah, that was immediately blown up in the backfield. Let's see. They need to get their foot out of their butts right now. Otherwise, this should end the game if they don't get that first here. And it's snapped. He's looking. Has plenty of time. Overthrows this guy, and incomplete. What was that mess? That was a failure on Field's part. That was off the helmet. That's why. Straight off of his helmet. And it's punted, and he backs away from it, and it goes out of bounds at the back out the end zone for a touchback. Ouch. Oof. That's not really what you want to do there. Oof. Let's see. Yeah, they're 11 for 75 yards, 77, and he hasn't even looked that bad. Jesus, man. The Jets need some help right there. I think they just need to let Fields just let him play. Just give him the ball and let him throw it around at this point. See what he has. Because right now this is kind of embarrassing. The guy isn't even playing badly. He's just not doing anything. Drake May has almost 300 yards. A touchdown. Yeah, and he's just been playing lights out. Tommy DeVito. And nothing. Surprised he hasn't played, given the bloats they've been a part of. Alright. Oh. Let's see. And buffering. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this one then. Have to get it off the third-party sites then. Oof, that's so annoying. Yeah, they've just been running all over them. First and 10. Snap, play action. Looking, has a guy wide open in the middle of the field at the 40, down to the 43. God damn, man. Nobody around him. Not a soul. Not a soul. Oof. Well, yeah, it's just nobody there. And yeah, just nothing. It's first and 10. Let's see what they can do here. Ooh, immediately blown up in the backfield for the loss of 4. Oof. Yeah, handed that one off and it went sour really quick. Let's see. Yeah, there's just nothing there. There's just a bad play. Right in the middle of the backfield. For a big loss. Why are you holding him tight like that, my guy? Snapped, looking over the middle. Pass broken up by the defender. That was a good read though, but defender was just better. All right. Let's see what they can do here. Yeah. That was just a nasty little bit of there. Alright. 3rd and 15. First down wins the game. Snapped, looking, going all the way, a bomb all the way out, and it's broken up by the defender. That should have been caught. That should have been caught. That was on the receiver and the defender being all up in his face. They went for the end zone there. Good choice. Just defender broke it up at the last second. And he took a hit afterwards. Oof. Oof. And there's a nice punt. Very nice punt. And he takes it for some reason, and he's swallowed up at the 15. I don't know why you take a punt like that. Your team can't afford any time wasted right now. That should have been caught, though. That was a good defensive play. Very, very good defensive play there. I mean, look at these stats. Field is... Ugh. 11 for 18, so he's not even playing bad, but his average is so bad that he only has 75 yards. I mean, hopefully he can get some here, but I mean, if he's gonna... Ugh. Horrendous. And talk over them. Yeah, fix it there. And some nothingness over there. The stuff. Let's see. Are we back? We are not back yet. They're doing the whole Prime Video thing. That's interesting. They're doing the Las Vegas thing. Let's see. Any other interesting stats? No. Just another... What was that? A 4-play drive? Yeah. Ouch. Just had that one on first down. Then nothing. Let's see. Alright, they're back. They'll go to 9-2. I don't think I can put them in the best of the best just yet. I might. You don't know what you're gonna get out of a divisional game, so divisional games usually... Oh, fumbled, and it's recovered by the Patriots. The Patriots have recovered the football. Ouch. Fields fumbled it right there, and that's game. That is game. Oof. And it's oof. Yep, that's game right there. What an ugly... Oh, that's a bad snap. Oof. And the worst part about it is he was the one that recovered the ball initially. And then he lost it again. So it is an actual fumble. Oof. Man. Oof. And 1st and 10 from the 11. So they can still get a first down here. Surprisingly. And it's snapped, handed up the middle, and he gets about 3-4 yards on that. So if they get a touchdown, this game is officially over. So I don't think they're gonna be that bad. They're not bad enough to lose that. And it is 2nd and 7 from the 8. Snapped. Play fake up the middle. He doesn't have anything. He should just throw it away. Yeah, he does throw it away. He should either throw it away or go down. So there's... I think he should have went down there, actually. Thinking about it. Let the clock continue to run. Yeah, I think letting the clock run there would have been better. It had been under 5 minutes. Oof. Alright. It's 3rd and 7. It is snapped. He's looking over the middle and threw a duck and almost picked off. Yeah, that's a duck throw. Not a fumble. And it's tipped. Yeah, it was tipped. That explained why it was a duck. I don't know where he's throwing it though. Oh, he's throwing to the corner. Alright. It's 4th and 7 and a 26-yard attempt. It should be good. And it is good. Just inside the upper left crossbar. Alright, so there is a 2-touchdown lead right now. Let's see. Now, if you're the Jets, do you go for a 2 if you make a touchdown, or do you just get into just get the points? Because you could go for 2 right away and then instantly win no matter what if you get the next touchdown. Let's see what they're gonna do. Yeah. Let's see if they actually have it in them to come back, because I don't think they do. As New England's playing way too well to have that happen. Oof. Alright. Look at that nonsense. 75 passing yards. Horrific. They have enough rushing, but... And it's kicked all the way to the back of the end zone for a touchback. So... They will be starting their drive there quite a bit. Let's see. Not a lot happening right there. Why does it do that? I'll just leave it. I'll have to figure out what's causing that one to happen. Snapped. He's looking, pressure's coming, and he's sacked. Oof. I wonder if they're going to get a flag on that one for hands to the helmet. No, they're not. I know that used to be a big penalty, where if you got your hands anywhere near the helmet. But they're not going to call that one anymore, so good. And snapped. He's looking, some pressure, and he's pushed out of the pocket again, and throws it over the center. Okay, he got it back up to the original down and distance. So now it's 3rd and 9, I think. Looks like the defensive tackle Williams for the Patriots is out for the rest of the game with an ankle injury. Alright. 3rd and 8. Let's see what they can do. And snapped and pressure, and he's instantly out of the pocket. He's going to have to run, and he's able to get the first and get out of bounds. Nice. Oof. He's got lucky you got out of bounds there. That play was done for. Immediately got some pressure in his face. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 45. Snapped, looking. Ooh, blocked at the line of scrimmage. Oof. Somebody got a hand on that. You. Oof. And it's 2nd and 10. Let's see what they can do here. Snapped. He's looking. Pressure in his face and caught and pushed out of bounds for a 4-yard gain. But I think he was still in bounds. Oh. Yeah, you're talking about the Jets here versus good Patriots offense, so that ain't happening. That's if they score. They haven't been very good. And snapped. As the pressure's coming in, and he has a guy wide open, and he caught it all the way down to the 33-yard line. Nice. Actually getting some ball movement going right now. Oof. Oof. Snapped. Looking. Pressure. Ooh, dropped. Drop pass. He had a guy over the middle, and he dropped it. Let's see. They do not want to, that would be more hurry up right now. You kind of need to score very, very soon if you want a chance to win. Outside of a miracle. And it's snapped. He's looking, pressure's coming. Pressure's in his face. And he's scrambling, and he's gonna get the first and more. Down to the 20. Nice, and he's out. That was a rough play. The running of Fields is the only thing gashing the Patriots right now. Literally the only thing causing issues. I mean, look at this. He's the leading rusher right now. All right, 1st and 10 from the 20. Let's see where they take this one. They almost got him to jump off sides there. All right, snapped, looking. He has a guy towards the corner of the end zone, and it's blocked. Oof, nice play. Nice defensive play there. Is he over 100 yards? He is over 100 yards finally. Only took 4 quarters and being down by 10 to do so. Ouch. Come on, man. Ugh, what an ugly game. Let's see. 2nd and 10 from the 21. It's snapped. He's looking. There's some pressure in his face. He has a guy over the middle, and he's able to get just short of the first down by 3 yards. And clock's still running. You guys got to hurry up here. You can't let the clock run like this. And they're down to the... Are they going to run down to the 2-minute warning at this pace? Come on, guys. What are you doing? Come on. You guys should have already had this snapped. All right. 11 seconds. Snapped. He's looking. 3rd and 2. And pressure. He's sacked for a loss of 3. Oof. They're going to have to burn the timeout there. Because it's 4th and goal, or 4th and 2, and they need this. Otherwise, they lose. They will just straight lose, barring a miracle. I think ESPN has them as running out. Yeah, they have them as 99% favorites to win, and it's incomplete. Patriots win. And that's the 2-minute warning as well. That was the worst case scenario for the Jets. Yeah, this should be 99.9% win probability right now. I don't know how. Yeah, they're 99.9. That's game. And that was a worst case scenario as well, as they don't get the 2-minute warning extra timeout. Dude, what is that nonsense? Did he get pushed back under? Nope. He did not get pushed back under 100 yards. Yeah, he's the leading rusher with 6.1 carry TD, and not a lot of good things there. I mean, not even a lot of pressure either. That's not really relevant. There's only been 1 fumble. Oof. Man, they've been... I'm going to keep them in the stay off the field tier right now. But at least they played better than they should have. At least they made it a game. Unlike what a lot of these teams down here have done recently. And let's see. And there we go. Kind of wish the Jets would play better, because this is kind of embarrassing. I mean, 100 yards, and he didn't even look half bad is the issue. He got carried by his running game. pretty heavily. What is this nonsense? Almost equal time possession. I mean, look at this penalty spread. Ugh. And I know one of those saved the drive, and they're back. Let's see what they can do here, because I think this just means the Patriots win outside of a rare fumble. And it's 1st and 10. There should just be 3 running plays up the middle. And it's a running play up the right side for about 3 yards. And there wasn't a lot there, unfortunately. And they didn't do very well there. Oof. Ugh. Just nothing. I mean, at least it was better than the last 2 games I've covered, but not by much. Not by much. All right. 2nd and 6. So they gave him 4 on that one. That's a really funny one. Mike Vrabel was the last loss when they had this long winning streak. Nice. All right, 2nd and 6. Looks like a handoff up the middle, and he's able to get 4 yards on the play. So it's gonna be 3rd and 2, and the game comes down to this. And the game comes down to this. They get the first here, the game's over. Should be a pretty easy play. They've been dominating them all night. Let's see. Since 73. That's the fourth overall. Nice. Lineman. I mean, it definitely looks like it's working. All right, 3rd and 3. Snapped, handed off up the right side, and he gets the first down, and that is game. Game over. Yep. Might as well not even call the timeout at that point. Oof. So Patriots win. Fairly commandingly as well. By 13. I think they covered the spread as well. What was the spread? Games. NFL. Odds. Yeah. It was. Ooh. I don't remember where that was. Well. And this stays all the same. Barring a random fumble, this should be it. Probably just gonna take the knee again, and that's it. That is game. Jets didn't really put up that much of a fight. I mean, Justin Fields looks horrendous. And he didn't even look half bad. That's the issue. Wasn't even that bad. He had a lot of drops this game, but yeah. That was ugly. It's still a 81 rating. Oof. There was only 1 turnover. As well. Alrighty. Just gonna go do this. The raid. Do I have anyone I can go to? No, I do not. Let's do this then. I don't see anybody. Just go to a random just chatting. Just chatting. And that is game. Nah, don't need that. And hopped off there. Just chatting. Let's see, anybody? Anything interesting? I'm just gonna throw you somewhere else then. Nothing really there. Just go throw you at this person right here then. Not that one. Okay, not that one. Oh, there's a football game one. Sweet. I do not know where to send you. As a lot of these were 18 plus. I'll just go throw in some random stuff. See if I can find any. Let's do that then. Alright, gonna be sending you guys over there. Alright. Bye. Oh, and somebody just subscribed as I left. Fun. Ugh, that was annoying.
Hello? How are you doing? I can do voices, but I don't know if I can do a cute voice.
What is happening there?
Look into it. Hi, Toxic Jade. Thanks for the follow. Hi. Thank you for the raid. I hope you're doing fantastic.
Oof.
I'm guessing you played Marvel. If not, how is your stream? Oh no. Why did it do that? What are these bands? I like playing Emma. Can I play Emma? Hi.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
The higher the pressure,
Hi.
the more dazzling the diamond.
I